The first thing you want to do when you find the inverse function is you want to flip the inputs and the outputs. In this case, the x's are the input and f of x is the output. For simplicity, sometimes it's nice to replace f of x with y. So I'm going to do that right now. Now, let's switch those x's and y's. This might look hard to you because it's a fraction. To get rid of the fraction, you're going to multiply both sides by y minus 1. This is divided, and to undo division, you're going to multiply. I'm also going to use this set of parentheses just so we understand that we keep y minus 1 together. So let's multiply. When I multiply on this side by y minus 1 divided by y minus 1 equals 1. That side will simplify to y plus 2. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So I'm also going to multiply this x by y minus 1. I'm going to rewrite this down here. Next, I'm going to distribute this x to the y and the negative 1. When I do that, I get x, y. I did that by multiplying those terms. And next, I'm going to multiply x by negative 1. Don't forget this negative. I'm trying to solve for the y value. So it's going to help me to get the y's on the same side of the equation. I see that I have an xy over here, so I'm going to move this y over here, which means I need to kick this x over to this side. I'm going to do this by undoing. I'm going to add x to both sides. This will make a 0. Next, I'm going to move this y over to the other side. This is connected by adding, so I'm going to subtract both sides. These aren't the same term, so I'm just going to rewrite it like this. And just bring all of this stuff down with the 0 made right here. I'm still trying to get y by itself, but y is connected to this x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor a y out of this term and this term. xy divided by y is x. I'm going to move this negative down. Y divided by y is 1. Y is so close to being alone, I can almost taste it. So how do I get y alone? Well, this y is connected by multiplication. So I am going to divide by x minus 1 on both sides. This makes a 1. And so y is equal to 2 plus x divided by x minus 1. In our original equation, we had an f of x. And since this is a function, because each x value has its own y value, I'm going to change this y to the inverse of f. And that looks like this. Voila, we have the inverse of f of x.